K100 with Konnan and Disco is brought to you by BetOnline. BetOnline is your number one source for the NBA and the NHL playoffs this season. Every stat, every matchup, and even live odds while the games are being played. When the game's over, head on over to our online casino and get in on a game of blackjack or poker or unwind with one of our over 150 slots games. Head to the website today to get in on the action. Don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAD, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Next is from Also Garrison. Subject is Nash versus Rock. Hey, K100, to listen to Nash's podcast, he mentioned it was a good to end that heat with Rock. As far as I know, these guys only ever worked together from February to March in 2002 and then never again. I was wondering if any of you three guys have any form of clue at all what their heat was about. I mean, to work for WWE such a short time together, you had that heat lasted for years. Something crazy had to have happened. Do you guys know anything? P.S. Nash mentioned on his latest podcast episode that the show got demonetized on YouTube. Hate to kick a guy while he's doing well, but he should have known better. You can't say every 3 weeks and expect YouTube to want to keep paying you. Well, Cornette does all the time. I mean, he could cuss us like I don't know. I don't know. We don't cuss as
well.
Much
Let's just start that and see, because I don't want to take a chance. How about that?
Well, say that. I'd say.
Yeah. You do
talk like a truck. If you tone it down, we won't have to edit the show as much.
All right. I'm just gonna please remind me because I gotta.
All right.
Yeah.
That's hard
because that's how I talk in my everyday language.
Yeah. Right. We'll try to keep it 100, but if we're getting demonetized, we can still.
Right.
You can do the abbreviated version of the foul language.
I don't want to keep it negative 100,000.
Right.
So Nash told stories about how when they came in, Rock and Austin were the big dogs, and Nash and Hall and Hogan were coming in, used to being the big dogs, and it would kind of like they go to set up a match, and Rock would try to tell Nash how to do it, and Nash was like, "Wait a minute, we're gonna do what I want," and just Nash always buried him on shoots too, where he would say like, "I don't see him win any chicks" and stuff like that.
But it butted heads with them when they came back. Rock was a big star, and Rock was kind of big leaguing them, and you're not going to big league guys like Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Hulk Hogan, and not think that they're going to stand up for themselves, which is what they get heat. They're very opinionated on what they want to do, So that's what that
ballroom was too. Because I don't know, we always talk about guys losing in their hometown or like hazing. They brought Scott in; he was on that antabuse, anti-alcohol medication, and they would constantly put him in angles with Austin, where Austin would pour beer on the guy, and the smell of it would make him throw up because he's on the medication. Like, they just seem like he's an alcoholic, pretty much. Like, great, good for you.
Well, that might have been Vince saying, "Hey, don't welcome back with open arms. Let him suffer a little bit for leaving me." But we don't know. I do know this. I think there was a professional jealousy between Nash and Rock, because I remember one time I was watching a WWE show with Nash, and Rock lifted his hands up, and you could tell he had gyno. He goes, "The first promo I would cut on him is, 'Hey, estrogen boy.'" So I think there was always like Nash was a top guy in WCW, Rock was a top guy, and there's a little top guy jealousy, professional, you know what I'm saying? And that could have been a little bit, and then they were treated better when they came back. Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content, and being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones, and thank you for picking us. Boom.